take a close-up look at the 2012 Naish Glide 14, 27 1/4 wide, 5 3/4 thick. We did a nice downwinder on this board yesterday, and interestingly enough, the other board we took with was a Bark Dominator, and some interesting comparisons you can ask us about there. The main differences between this Glide and the older Glide, first of all, the tail on this board is quite a bit wider. The board has significantly less rocker and a very smooth rocker line. I was totally impressed with how easily this could catch the swells on the lake yesterday. It wasn't super windy. It's maybe 12 to 20, and we had it at most 2.5 foot following swells. But boy, a couple hard strokes and the board would just glide like mad. It was really a delight. This is the AST version. I haven't weighed it yet, but it feels like it's around 30 pounds. It's also really stiff, which not all AST boards I've paddled are as stiff as this one is. So there's something beefier in its construction. Naish has a new style handle. It looks the same as everybody else's, but when you put your hand in, it actually curves around in one side or the other, so it's more comfortable to carry. Also, you can see that the handle's offset, so depending upon your size, you can carry it from one side of the board or the other and maximize your comfort. Here's a front view. You can see it's a planing bottom and a piercing style bow, but a lot of nose rocker. So in flat water when you're paddling, the nose is never going to be in the water. The rails are very fair and gently curved. I didn't find any circumstance yesterday where no matter how hard I stuck the nose, the board didn't have a tendency to purl. Just kept right on going. All I had to do was step back a little, and it was a delight. I also want to mention for a moment the lightly cut in standing area, which doesn't look significant but feels really, really nice on your feet. You can really feel where the edges of the board are. You can brace against it. It's very comfortable, and I was also very impressed with the stability of the board. Even when I was trying to go at a 25-degree angle to the swells, I never had a circumstance where I felt like I'm unstable and it's going to throw me in the water. Here's the view of the bow with the board turned over. You get a very nice view of how clean and subtle and smooth the rails are and how flowing the rocker line is front to back. This would be a great downwind choice, not as fast as a flat water race board like a Dominator in flat conditions like this morning, but glides quite well. I'm impressed. You can see the very wide tail, fairly thick tail. This board has 270 liters of volume. Felt very corky for my 155-pound weight. Didn't feel too big though. It felt great on the water. Comes with quite a vertical downwind style fin. It being November here, there aren't too many weeds in the lake, but in the middle of the summer that fin would definitely be a problem. So depending upon where you're going to paddle this board, should you choose one, you might want to consider adding a second fin. The Naish guys did a great job with the graphics. It's a beautiful board.